What if the plants we eat and use every day held a secret power? One that could clean, heal, and protect. In this journey, we'll explore herbal saponins, their unique chemistry, and the ways they impact health and healing. After our opening, we'll dive into the world of saponins, starting with their distribution and chemistry, then move through their classification, pharmacodynamics, therapeutic uses, and finally, phytosterols. Saponins are everywhere in the plant kingdom, but what makes them so special? In this topic, we'll uncover where saponins are found and explore their fascinating chemical structure that gives them their soap-like qualities. Let's start by defining saponins. Saponins are naturally occurring glycosides, composed of a lipophilic aglycone, also known as sapogenin, and hydrophilic sugar moieties. These compounds are capable of producing a lather in water, which is where their name comes from, the Latin sapo for soap. This unique structure is what gives saponins their remarkable properties. Here's how saponins show up in everyday plants and foods, playing key roles in metabolism and protection. Wide distribution means saponins are found in many flowering plants and common foods, including soybeans, chickpeas, lentils, spinach, oats, garlic, potatoes, tomatoes, and alfalfa. Metabolic role highlights how saponins regulate plant metabolism and protect against microbial attack. Soap-like action refers to saponins' ability to lower surface tension and produce a detergent effect on membranes and skin. The chemistry of saponins is unique, combining fat-loving and water-loving parts to create their soap-like effects. Glycoside nature means saponins are a combination of lipophilic aglycone, called sapotuanin, and hydrophilic sugars. Micelle formation is possible because saponins have both water-soluble and fat-soluble components, allowing them to form micelles. Hydrolysis describes how saponins can be broken down by acids to yield aglycone, sugars, and uronic acids. Not all saponins are the same. In this topic, we'll break down their classification and see how their structure influences their function. Saponins are classified based on their glycone and aglycone components, with different sugars and core structures. Neutral saponins contain steroidal glycone and can be hydrolyzed by acids. Acid saponins contain triterpenoid aglycone and are also hydrolyzed by acids. Sugar types in saponins include glucose, arabinose, xylose, glucuronic acid, rhamnose, galactose, and methylpentose. The two main types of saponins, steroidal and triterpenoid, differ in their ring structure and biological effects. Steroidal saponins have a 4-ring steroid nucleus, show weak estrogenic activity, and influence the hypothalamic pituitary ovarian axis. Triterpenoid saponins have a 5-ringed pentacyclic structure, are similar to corticosteroid hormones, and are usually found in adaptogenic herbs. Saponins don't just sit in plants. They interact with our bodies in complex ways. This topic explores their pharmacodynamics and the effects they produce. Saponins can break down red blood cells when injected, but this effect is lost when they're ingested, thanks to their surface activity. Surface activity means sapogenins are hemolytic when injected, but this effect is nullified when ingested. Membrane effects refer to saponins producing a detergent effect and sometimes irritating membranes. In the gut and mucous membranes, saponins can irritate surfaces, sometimes increasing nutrient absorption or triggering reflex actions. Gut irritation means saponins create pores in membranes, allowing greater absorption of nutrients like ferritin. Mucous membrane irritation can lead to reflex expectoration, emesis, or diuretic action through vagus nerve stimulation. Saponins can lower cholesterol and reduce inflammation, acting through multiple pathways in the body. Cholesterol lowering happens as saponins interfere with cholesterol absorption, increase bile salt excretion, and cause loss via mucosal cells. Anti-inflammatory action is due to saponins acting on the adrenals, showing glucocorticoid-like effects, and antagonizing NF-κB. Saponins may support adrenal function and influence fertility, often through indirect hormonal pathways. Adrenal support means saponins spare the adrenal glands and exert indirect estrogenic effects through the hypothalamus and pituitary. Fertility influence refers to saponins, traditional use to improve fertility, with weak estrogenic activity and ability to initiate ovulation. Now that we know how saponins work, let's look at the herbs that contain them and their therapeutic applications. Notice how these herbs align with specific therapeutic actions, from hormonal support to anti-inflammatory effects. Actia racemosa contains trilaurin and is used for menopausal symptoms, osteoporosis, and as a uterine tonic. Dioscorea villosa contains dioscanan, which helps with cholesterol excretion, anti-inflammatory effects, and acts as a spasmolytic. Tribulus terrestris contains diosgenin and protodiosine, improving libido, male infertility, and modulating testosterone. Asparagus racemosa contains shatavarine I9, serving as a sexual tonic, adaptogen, and galactagogue. Serenoa repens contains beta-sitosterol, reducing benign prostatic hyperplasia and inhibiting steroid hormones. Panax ginseng contains ginsenosides, which help increase endurance, adapt to stress, and improve sexual function. Bupleurum falcatum contains saponins, providing anti-inflammatory, immune-modulating, and hepatoprotective effects. While saponin herbs offer many benefits, they can also cause adverse reactions, especially in sensitive individuals. Gastrointestinal irritation means saponins may cause reflux, vomiting, diarrhea, and erosion of gastric mucosa. Hemolysis risk occurs if saponins are absorbed after extended irritation, leading to breakdown of red blood cells. Cholestasis caution means saponins should not be used in patients with pre-existing cholestasis. Beyond saponins, phytosterols are another group of plant compounds with important health effects. Let's see how they fit into herbal medicine. Phytosterols are plant-based compounds that help regulate cholesterol and may reduce cancer risk. Steroid origin means phytosterols are used to produce steroids like progesterone with a characteristic hydroxyl group at C3. Cholesterol regulation refers to phytosterols' ability to reduce plasma cholesterol and LDL, and they're found in vegetable oils, nuts, seeds, and green vegetables. Cancer risk reduction means a diet high in plant sterols can lower the risk of cancer. Notice how these herbs contain phytosterols and contribute to health benefits like cholesterol regulation and cancer inhibition. Serenoa repens contains beta-sitosterol, which reduces benign prostatic hyperplasia and inhibits steroid hormones. Withania somnifera contains withanolides, offering anti-tumor and hepatoprotective effects. Commiphora mucul contains glucosterones, which lower cholesterol and stimulate thyroid function. Urtica dioica radix contains STIG-MAST4EN31, which inhibits enzymes in benign prostatic hyperplasia. From soap-like chemistry to powerful health effects, saponins and phytosterols reveal the hidden potential of plants. By understanding saponins and phytosterols, we unlock new ways to harness plant compounds for holistic health, blending tradition and science for a brighter future.